I'm having Apurwa Sinha. She's having a 12 experience into HR, and if you, as an audience, I should be telling that you should be watching this podcast till the end, because you will be getting a deep insights into the HR, and she will be giving the great perspective of HR. I think so all the freshers should be also be knowing about these questions, what can be asked in the interview also. So hi Apurva, let's start with the podcast. So you are going to share your experience from your own word, because we can relate to it.
Okay, thank you Pratyasha for giving me the opportunity. So about HR, what I will say, this is really a very good platform where one can perform, and being a recruiter, your journey as a recruiter, when you start your journey. So my first, because when I started my journey in the year 2010, so I remember it was February, a month of Feb, and 23rd February I joined one of the consultancy in Kolkata, Radiance. So which I just want to share my experience. So that time I was a fresher and I was not knowing anything of any basic of HR, and I'm thankful to Radiance. Like initially they gave me a very good training, and on the day of final interview, where I have to make a presentation, and that time we don't used to have so many techniques, technical part, we were not so friendly, even user friendly, and that time we don't even use search engines like Naukri, though it was there, but then we as a fresher, we don't used to get that to search in candidates. We have searched through our own lead generation. We have all done through our own, it was our own credit, like we used to search, and the training was given by the trainer. So that helped me a lot. And on the day of presentation, what happened, my pen drive didn't work. So that time I thought like, oh, it means like I won't be able to clear my interview. But then like it was my willpower. What I did, that there was a white board, and whatever I prepared about HR cycle, like how it works and all, I showed the diagram into the whiteboard, and finally I explained each and everything, and I have been selected. That was my first company where I am still thankful, because for me, because when you are a fresher, when you are a recruiter, or in any journey, my only suggestion is that don't run behind the package or money initially. Run behind the experience, run behind the knowledge, run behind the what you are going to learn. Okay, even if it is a free of cost, if you are going to learn something, learn it. And if I will go further, I will also tell what are the losses also I have bared in this field. But at the end, I have a very good experience into HR, and I have never lost the hope with HR. And I'm doing great with this journey. And today I'm with Onzestt, and I'm proud to say that I'm working as an HR head in Onzestt services. So before I would like to say you the journey about how I recruit, or some examples about recruitment, or some as a consultancy, when as a recruiter starts a journey. So we should not think ourselves as a sometimes people think, oh, I'm a telecaller, whatever I'm doing is just a telecaller job. No, we as an HR, we are not a telecaller. In spite of that, we are into a respectable job, HR, where we have to do the screening of the CVs, particularly the parameters we have to see as per the client needs. We have to understand the job description properly. First of all, give 30 minutes to understand the JD, job description, whichever client it is, whether it is technical, non-technical. You have to understand the need of the client, what the client is looking for. Then only you will be able to take out the best candidate for the client. So if you run behind just the detailing, like, I have to take only work experience, etc., notice period, these are the basic things you must have to take as a recruiter. But then you are an HR, not a telecaller. You must go and run behind the skills, whatever the client is looking for. If client is looking for notice period, you have to focus on each and every parameters, because rejections can be on any parameter. It can be location, it can be, notice period, it can be skills, CTC. So what are the basic parameters? As a consultant trainer will be telling you that you need to take out the things like CTC, expected CTC, notice period, location, skills. Yeah. So being as a recruiter, like we have to see the parameters, what client is looking and what candidate. Now the thing is that we are the, being a recruiter, we are the bridge between the client and the candidate. So we are playing the most vital role between the client and the candidate. We know what kind of questions or what kind of candidates the client is looking for when we are going through the job description. Okay, so when you are an HR, so you should try to understand the profile. You need to understand the candidate, and if you feel yes, 80 to 90% this candidate is fulfilling the skills, you must upgrade that candidate. Okay, this is a job description. If you feel that this is going to be the best for you, so go ahead. Do not push or do not force your candidate. Go for it, because when you are going to share quality profiles with client will be also happy. The consultancy whom you are representing will be also happy, and as a recruiter you will be also happy to do the honesty with your job. That's what I suggest to all the recruiters, whether it is Onzestt or whomsoever tried wants a tip from me. My suggestion will be honest with your work.
Okay, but there is a ton of people say that recruiter is not a great thing. It's only about calling. So I think so you should be making this understand to the freshers people who want to get into HR.
Okay. See, if you do a smart work, you do not need to run behind calling. Nowadays, technology has increased so much. We have LinkedIn as a platform. We have Naukri, we have Monster, we have Founded. We have so many platforms.
Ton of platforms.
Yeah, many platforms. Okay. So the thing is that earlier we used to run, we don't used to have the database also. We used to call more than 100, because we want a database, we want to create it. Okay, so that time we used to run behind the database. Okay, can you refer someone, that was the toughest job which we have done as a recruiter. Nowadays recruiters do not have to run behind the calling and database, and truly I'm telling you, nobody gives 100 calls even honestly, nobody. Now recruiters, even if you're forcing also that make 100 calls, they will hardly do, and mostly they will say R&R, that is ringing, no response, switched off, because nowadays nobody is so free to attend your call. And then there is a facility in Founded, Naukri, Founded, you can do mailing. Okay, mass mailing also you can do rather than calling candidates. And apart from that, you can post on LinkedIn. The target audience can read, and if they are interested, they will reach you. They will share your CVs in your particular email ID. And probably there are so many fake, consultancies are there. Means I don't want to name anybody, but then audience as a candidate get scared. Don't know whether they are going to charge me or not. So people sometimes prefer I should get a call directly from client rather than consultancies. But then again, I want to make it very sure that when you are working as a recruiter or applying as a recruiter, as an HR, go with a consultancy and ask one question to any consultancy, that if I am ready to source, but tell me, do I need to charge candidate after selection, or I do not have to charge? So when the consultancy will say no, you do not have to charge the candidate at all for sourcing, it means it's a genuine consultancy, go ahead. But a consultancy says yes, you have to ask after selection, you have to ask 1 month salary or whatever salary, please don't go ahead, because this is my personal experience when I started my journey. And to be honestly, I landed to a great consultancy where they do not used to charge candidates. But that time I was a fresher, and I used to get multiple opportunities, and being into fresher, our mind used to fluctuate like now generations are having. If people say that today you will get this much package, we will run behind the package. Okay, but that is my gut feeling. I never go behind, somebody, even if somebody is running behind me, I want that you should work for me also, and apart from that company, you can also work for me. No, that doesn't come. My gut feeling do not allow me to work for, at the same time, dual employment. No. Even as a freelancer, if I have worked, I never worked for many consultancy at a time. I have given my 100%. Whomsoever I work, I try to work means I think the company as a family, whether it is a freelancing or I am paid for that, because if somebody is watching me or not, God is there, right? So that is my ethics. I never try to do multiple sourcing for multiple consultancies. Wherever I join, I give my 100%, and so there only I understood my initial stage where I was like fresher, and I got a opportunity from I don't want to again mention the name because it's a social platform, but then they said me, I remember, that if you source a candidate for one of the bank, then you need to charge 1 lakh from that candidate. That time I was like clueless. Like I was thinking that, oh great, here I'm working 30 days and then I am going to get 5,000. Why don't you go in one shot? I'm going to get 20,000 as a commission. That time my mind, changed. But then immediately within 1 or 2 days, what I came to know in the news, that the consultancy who are charging candidates 1 lakh, they have been, that consultancies have been frozen or whatever, they have been closed. I immediately stopped working because that time I was new, and from that point of experience, I understood that no, which is real, which is fake, and I should be always honest to the company who is, honest to me, who is valuing my, perspectives, who is giving me training, who has trained me. So I should also be 100% to that company.
Okay. Even I understood that, and even whatever I do freelancing, even I understood we should be focusing on one client, because if we focus on one client, we do a great job for that client, he's going to bring another client for us. That is a word of mouth. And I just learned from that we should focus on one client at one time.
Exactly.
And not run behind the money.
Exactly. So experience is more important than whatever. If you learn from your bad experience, good experience matters, and nobody is going to take your experience. And I'm here to share my experience with everyone. The reason is, I know you people, some people will be freshers into this market, and they need a proper guidance into it. And I can't be everywhere, or people can't give you good knowledge everywhere. There are few. And for me also, there are mentors in my life whom I still adore, and there are my mentor also is there who gives me proper guidance time to time. I'm always thankful to Onzestt especially, because they have seen my talent and skills. I'm really grateful to God and the mentor who guides me a lot. And today, if I am performing well also, then the reason is Onzestt only.
Yeah, so we should be focusing on learn, grow and upgrade.
Exactly.
So, I just want to know about what is the voice modulation and how it can help in recruitment.
Voice modulation. So, voice modulation is, see, when you go with customer support, there also, they say, you should sit straight. You should speak little loudly. Why? Because it matters. Okay. So even for my recruiters, I request for freshers, whenever you speak. So there is a candidate cannot see you, right? Yeah. So there is only your voice who is speaking. Your voice is representing someone. So if my voice is low, then how can I take a control on the call? Tell me.
Yes.
And what is voice modulation is, see, whether if I'm a soft speaker or a loud speaker, if I'm speaking loudly. So the thing is that when I'm speaking softly, maybe there are girls who speaks very soft. So what they will do, hello, I'm just doing a mimicry of few girls, recruiters, how they take girls. Hello, this is XYZ calling you from so-and-so consultancy. I just want to, are you looking for a job change? So, see, when you are speaking so slow, how the other person is going to listen to you carefully? Okay. When I am there, what my way of taking call is, like, hello, this is Apurwa calling from Onzestt. Are you looking for a job change? See, the control is on my call. Okay.
Yeah.
So, understood, like, when I am speaking loudly, nobody is going to ask you multiple questions if I am going to ask the questions back to back. But there are recruiters who take a pause in their conversation, who don't know the meaning of voice modulation. So, and nobody teaches also, even in the colleges and all, nobody teaches. They think like, wherever they are going to work, probably they will teach. But this week's learn from our experience. So whenever I am there, I always say my recruiters, please speak little louder and do not give the control of your call to the candidate. If you are going to give the control to the call to the candidate, he may ask you multiple questions. Rather than on be on track, you will not have answers to those questions. Okay, so our work is not to chit chat or chat with the candidate a lot. We have a framework that where we have to do a smart recruitment. Okay, we have to understand, analyze the candidate, whether the candidate is interested or not. There will be bluffers, candidates who are not looking for a job, and they will chit chat with you, and they may give you some hard questions. Being a recruiter, you won't be able to know. So that time as a fresher, you will feel what I am doing. Okay, so that time the thing is that mistake, you have given the control of your call. That was your mistake. So after having experience, I know voice modulation matters a lot.
It matters, and it can be done by practicing.
Yeah, exactly. See, initially as a fresher, if my call might not be good, but initially after a month of call, probably I will be a good recruiter.
Practice, consistency, dedication, and focus. These are the 4 things that is required in every field. It can be business,
exactly.
It can be job, it can be freelancing, anything it is required.
It's not only about candidate, and it's not only about recruiter speaking. A recruiter can speak with a client also. So you must know how to speak with the client. Then you have to be a good listener. When you are speaking with a client, you need to be a good listener, because you have to copy each and every parameters of client. If you miss, you are not going to get a good candidate. Even when you are speaking with a candidate, you have to be a good listener as well, but at that time you have to be a good speaker, so that what you are speaking, that must be clear to the candidate. This is my point. I want to keep.
Okay, so there's a great people say that why you're opening the consultancy, it can be closed in 3 to 4 months. Many consultancy which has been existed for 25 years, it had been closed. So what should be the reply to that person?
See, it depends upon why consultancy gets closed, or why after a long year of time. See, everywhere consistency required. Okay, you should have the passion to do it, and if you have a passion, like whether it is 25 years old company or it's a 50 years old company, you will never lose the charm. So what happens as we grow older? Oh, this is our identity. We got an identity of 20 years. I know my candidates are going to select, but what happens gradually, your quality gets decreased by the time. Yes. But when you are new to market, your consistency, like your focus is on quality. Like when the consultancy is new, so sometimes the client give new opportunity to new clients, new consultancies. The reason is they know that they will focus more than the previous one, and the previous one gets a habit of definitely we are going to win, but it's like a tortoise and a rabbit race. Okay, so I will say whether people, why they are closing, I don't know, but then the thing is that they must be closing because of the charm they are losing.
Yeah, quota was the reason. Because see, we are seeing a lot of trend and we need to adopt to this trend. People think, अरे अब हम लोग CEO बन गए तो हम लोग को क्यों सीखना है? सीखना का so learning is unlimited. So we need to learn basically. So this is the message that if you are thinking at my consultancy is of 25 years, you need to learn. Learning never stops.
Even the doctor who is even the doctors who are old, still they try to learn the new methods of treatment. So that's what you have to learn, the new methods.
New method is important. We need to learn definitely. Now AI is coming, so if we need to adapt AI into HR, so we need to learn the basic things. We need to read about those magazines and all.
Exactly, you're correct. And AI is helping in a lot of, HR in making job descriptions, helping in creating CVs and all. So it's a great thing. See, our time we used to pay for making CV, we used to pay for, creating JD was a toughest job. But then, like, see, things are becoming so easy. So because of the technical things and technical friendly, things are getting very easy. But people are taking things very lightly. Rather than taking lightly, we should focus on quality. We should focus on the upgrade things which are getting upgrading day by day. We should focus on those things.
I have read somewhere that people, the HR who get selected, who helps them selecting, they also give the review about the company's rules and policy. So if you are getting a client for Tata Motors, so you give the rules and policy, that how does the company monitor. Can you just give a gist about this?
See, if it is a Tata Motors HR, if it's a company HR, that is their company culture. Every company is having their own culture. They will give you each and every induction about each and every scenario. Okay, like how the company runs, what are the leaves and whatever the culture and all. But as a consultancy, we do not try to leak out any of our clients' privacy. That is their rule. They will only say the HR, respective HR is, even as a recruiter, we are not supposed to disclose the package with the candidates. That is the client who is going to disclose. We are no one to disclose the package also. We just see as a recruiter, we can just see monitor the package, whether it is coming within the budget or not. If it is not coming within the budget, we can try to negotiate. If it's not, we will decline.
The tips that you should be giving to the new recruiters or experienced recruiters.
My only concern, my tip is that, see, whenever you're working, wherever you're working, whether as a fresher, whether as a
tips that you are going to give to the recruiters, new, old, experienced.
See, my only request to all the recruiters, whenever you are working, do not work as a telecaller. Try to understand the candidate's profile, client perspective, go through the JD, and then go ahead with the sourcing part. And screening is also important. Go through each parameters, that is important. And tip is that, see, there are a lot of things. Apart from that, what tip I'm trying to give you guys, being a recruiter, because when I was a recruiter, I used to get a lot of multiple opportunity from different consultancy also. That is the truth, one of the truth I'm telling you today, that please, source for my consultancy also, like for few of our clients. There are, at a time, I used to get 2 to 3 clients, consultancy, and they used to say, please source for me also, we will give you incentives. Okay. But then I told you, now with my first experience, I was like, no. If I am working with one company, I will never ever say yes to other. Because even if it's a freelancing, even it is a salary based, I have to be honest with one single company, no matter what. So even you are a fresher as experience, if you get multiple opportunity to earn a lot, do not run behind money. Run behind honesty. Be honest with your work. One day God will give you a very good, God is there to see and do the justice. So be honest with your work. Honesty is the best policy apart from the work, and one day you will be rewarded. That's what I want to say. So even do not charge the candidates. I have seen recruiters, what they do, that if a candidate got selected and the consultancy is saying you do not charge them, but apart from that they used to charge also. So that is not good at all. So don't do that. This I never did in my life, any kind of cheating, but still it's a experience. I mean, whenever I see, and I have also seen recruiters, those who are dedicated, and the client is, consultancy is paying a good salary. In spite of that, you people are running behind freelancing. Don't do that also, because be honest to your company, because if company comes to know through any means, that day you won't be able to show your face to anyone. That's what I will say. Be honest with, even for the database also, with whichever company is giving you database, be honest with that also. Do not misuse the database, because company, if they have given you the permission, then they have the key also. So they will know the truth.
And now many organization is providing privacy keys. They are recording if we are talking to any recruiter, so they are seeing and all.
Yeah, see, there are so many restrictions are also there, but see, when you, if any consultancy do not give you any kind of barrier, like I'm recording your call, I'm monitoring your this, it means they have given you a free hand, right? So when somebody is giving you free hand, especially that time, trust them with honesty, and with work with your honesty. One day God will reward you. Okay, no matter if the company appreciate or not, God is there to reward you with the best.
Okay, one more thing I need to ask that did you read anything about the HR, any books, any video you want to just read so many people can know about, and they can also have a look into that reading videos and all.
I haven't got you. You want me to make, or I should see
No,
someone
no.
say?
From where did you learn the HR skills?
Okay,
Any
that
books,
is.
any YouTube videos and all?
Okay. No. It's my. I'm thankful to International School of Business and Media, ISBM Kolkata, for my. Course where I have done my BBA and MBA. So I'm thankful to ISBM Kolkata, and no, this is all my experience, and everything is experience. Through experience I have learned so many things, and
Yeah.
I do not need to go through YouTube or any channels. Mistakes and many things. Mistakes also make you learn more than theoretical.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So let's play some game. Okay.
sure.
You told me that you will be making this podcast a little bit interactive and fun. So actually, you need to close your eyes for 10 seconds and you will be given the recalling. So you need to recall the birthday for the famous personalities. So let me fix the time.
Okay, you will be asking me the name and I will be telling the date of birth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's an interesting game because I'm quite good in remembering dates. Let's see how it works.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
yeah.
Do you need to, shall I keep something in my eyes, or it's
No,
okay to just
it's okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I'm revealing the first personality and you need to just tell them, okay? So first is Narendra Modi.
17th September,
Okay. Arjun Munda,
3rd May,
Sachin Tendulkar,
24th April,
MS Dhoni,
7th July,
Dr. Rajendra Prasad,
3rd December,
Madhuri Dixit,
15th May,
Amitabh Bachchan,
11th October,
Nana Patekar,
1st January,
and Saurabh Ganguli,
8th July,
Hrithik Roshan.
10th January.
So these all are great and these all are correct.
Can
So
I
you
open
can
my eyes?
Yeah, you can open your eyes.
Thank you so much.
So anybody you want to like to wish for their upcoming birthday?
Well, tomorrow I'm in my company's CEO's birthday, so wish him a very happy birthday.
Okay. So now I just wanted to tell that does college teaches the things that are required in company about the HR?
See, in college, company may give you, college, what they do basically in HR, they do not give you practical experience.
Yes.
Okay. It is a theoretical things they will tell you, and till date I remember there were industrial relationship, there are so many laws book were there, but with time, whichever field I'm into recruitment, and HR is a vast line. Okay. Payroll, admin, there are so many roles are there. Okay. So if I am into recruitment, I don't think that college has given me any knowledge to how to recruit. That is my practical knowledge, which is working till date.
So till now I have talked. So I think so. One tip I should be also giving to an HR is please read the job position carefully.
Exactly.
We need to read the job position very carefully. Then
Exactly.
only we are going to select a suitable candidate.
True.
So now, what made you to work in Onzestt and how you got hired in Onzestt?
Well, about Onzestt, I'm thankful to the mentor, to the respective management who hired me through various interviews. And I mean, like, Onzestt is one of the company whom till date I am taking this company more as not as I mean, like, as my own child, you can say. Okay, that where like I feel like I have to put all my efforts. And why I have been selected, it is the management decision why they have selected. I won't be able to answer you that. Maybe they might have seen some positive side. And Onzestt, the reason why I'm into Onzestt is like I want to prove myself, like, yes, whatever experience I have to put. And already I'm 35 and I can't run behind companies again and again. And like, I just want self-respect. I just want, I'm not running behind package or something. If there are companies, still they offering me, Apurva, if you come, I can give you this much, I can give you that much. But then, like, it is integrity and it is your own ethics, your own inner guts, which says like, no. When I was in the position, when, I just want to tell you the story. When I met with an accident, probably in 2022 on Diwali. So where I in my left eye, it got injured. So that
So you're
time,
fine now, no?
yes, I'm absolutely fine. My visions are fine. Luckily, everything is fine. And that time, if the opportunity which comes to my door after 6 months or after a year, you can say, so that was Onzestt. Okay, so if it's not that I haven't got any opportunity, I got multiple opportunity. It was me who looks for self-respect, who looks for dignity, and who looks for for me self-respect is most important rather than package. Even if you're going to offer me 1 crore or 1 lakh even, and then there is no self-respect or there is no value, then I won't be working. That's what. And Onzestt is a place where the work culture is really very good. And Onzestt is a place where I learned a lot of things. And still, whatever I know, I just convey my messages to all the recruiters that yes, do your best, give your best. Yes, something is there is like, in one go I do not deliver all my knowledge to anybody. Okay, that is my personal choice. The reason is why I also need time to understand person. Okay, so that is why I take some time. But with gradually, if someone, if I feel like I should train that particular person with time, definitely I do that. I do not have to take, because knowledge, money, nothing will go when I will leave this world. So this is only thing why I'm with Onzestt is just because of the self-respect, because of the love and care, like, for each and employees they have. Okay, it's not particularly, they are not partial. First of all, there is no corporate politics. Okay, so I have worked in many places, but I have seen corporate politics. As I told you that I met with an accident also. That time also I saw corporate politics and I left that company. I don't want to mention any of the company name, but then I have seen corporate politics. When you desired the most help at the time, being helpless, that company didn't help me. So why I will? Okay, so, and most hate, which I hate, is corporate politics. So which in Onzestt you will never find. There is no corporate politics. First of all, good point. Secondly, management is completely transparent, like with their rules and regulation. Yes, hiring is like, some people will say, like, hiring is like not so easy. Yes, hiring is not easy. Even I have given my examination for next, for 2 weeks of time. I to try to prove myself, then only I got hired. And this is rule for everyone, even for the higher position to the position fresher position also, you have to prove yourself first. Okay, if you prove yourself, then only they are going to hire you.
So can you just give me the meaning of toxicity? Many people faces toxicity, especially freshers. Work politics.
See, yes, I do agree. See what
Toxic.
happened, no? Yeah, toxic environment. I can't work because, see, sometimes managers are also toxic. Sometimes team members are toxic. So that is what I'm saying. Onzestt is a place where it's a toxic free place. Okay, it's no corporate politics, no toxicity is there. But I have seen places toxicity is like, my team members are only playing game behind me. Okay, So even if you can't trust anybody, first of all, where the toxic place environment is there, you can't trust anybody. They are playing game behind you. Okay, even your small things they are going to complain. Okay, so that is called a toxic place. Even if you are coming late, oh, see that person came late. Arey Baba, you see the performance. That person is giving his or her performance or not. Why you are running behind her drawbacks? See someone, how much effort somebody is giving, output they are giving. Don't run behind someone's negativity. Look at the positive side of that person. For me, even a handicapped person is a good if he or she is, performing well. For me, it hardly matters your negative parts. Your positive aspect should be there.
So, can you just give me suggestion on screening CVs? It can be useful for listeners.
See, screening is important. How screening can be done? If a recruiter is going through the JD and understanding the JD, job description, and understanding the client needs, then he or she can understand the screening parameters very nicely. Like there are basic things: CTC, expected CTC, notice period, location, skills which are required for the JD, job descriptions important, and notice period, whichever the parameters has been instructed in the job description. If it is matching with the client candidate profile, then you can go ahead, and if it is not matching, drop it. Or if you can try to match it, like if you can help assist or something, if you can do, you can do that. But screening is probably what client is looking, 80 to 90% it should match.
Now, can you just tell me, is degree important for HR or experience matters?
See, when it comes to my own, Onzestt, yes, degree matters. And with experience, I'm telling you, degree matters. Why? Because recently when I hired freshers, graduate freshers, so they were from different domain, but then they were freshers. And my management was very much sure, like, these people are not going to stay. Okay, they are not so challenging. Okay, they are fickle minded. Okay, they will leave. And that's what happened. Why? Because they are not running, they have a concern of money, salary. They run behind money. Today if you are going to offer 20, if someone is giving 22, they will run behind that. They don't think like my CV is going to turn, like I won't be able to time frame, my devotion. They don't think. So degree matters. When you are an MBA, you are hiring an MBA, at least there is one surety is there that they will stay. Okay, if they understood the challenge and they accepted, if they are performing well, they will stay. At the same time, I will say experience also matters. Why? If a graduate, if a BBA graduate or a HR graduate have good experience into this field, then experience also matters. But without experience, if you are trying to take a fresher from different domain or even from HR domain, then it's little challenging. Okay, but for me, what I feel that the person who is looking for job, dedicatedly, then you can train such people for HR.
Now, I just want to tell us, how did you train housewife to become an HR?
Oh, so my previous experience you are asking about. Okay, not an issue. I will tell you. See, I took a franchisee of Morpheus 2 to 3 years back. Okay, in 2021. So I was like, how to close the positions and all. And then I was into a group in a social platform where I saw like females are running behind, I need a job, but I just delivered a baby, I dropped my career somewhere, like I'm a BTech holder, but I can't do job, I'm not getting any opportunity because just now I delivered a baby and my baby is 2 years old, 3 years old, like so on. They were having so many excuses of things like they want to prove themselves basically, and that is true. And being a female after marriage and after becoming a mother also, I understand their pain. And yes, definitely I was not a director or anything. I was just a franchisee owner. And I tried to thought like, if whatever experience I am having, why not to teach them? Okay, if they are eager to learn, let them learn, and you will not believe they were doing fantastic.
Hmm.
They learned, and there were females like Priyanka, Shefali, okay, Akanksha.
Hmm.
So few were knowing English, but I don't want to name them. But some was not good with the English communication. But I was the one who also taken care of her communication also, which I told you about voice modulation.
Hmm.
So through Google Meet only I did everything, and I used to take session every day. I used to teach them personally, one to one. I have done, and I have until today. Uh, we all are in touch, but then they remember me. That is the best part.
So basically, now can you just describe about the Onzestt? So you just told me about the toxicity. Just they don't promote toxicity. They promote a great culture. So what type of organizational culture they play? They actually basically they follow. मतलब एक hierarchy होता है ना? So what type of hierarchy they follow?
Okay. See, Onjust is a place where you will not see any corporate politics, or you will also not see any toxicity. The reason is management's, their great ideas and the way they have set up each and everything. Okay. So you cannot think about any politics, and the best part is our management do not listen to the negative parts. Okay, if you are going and going and complaining to the management, this person is so and so, they will not even listen to your word. What they focus on your productivity, they focus on your work, they focus how good you are for the company. That's it. That is what a company should be, not encouraging the gossip part. If you are encouraging the gossip part, the place will automatically become toxic and corporate politics, full of politics.
And gossip is just gossip. Doing the bitching of bad people means bad people bitching about the good people means what is this? These type of culture will is going to affect the workplace definitely.
See, yes, I never involved into. First of all, I never like gossip. Being a female, I never like gossiping. Female gossip and all. I don't like. That is like in my personal life also and into professional life. Both the things I don't like gossiping into somewhere till extent. I have very very few female friends, to be honest, and the reason is I'm very choosy in that matter, and even if it is coming to professional life, I don't encourage gossiping.
Yeah, so why you devote? Actually, why the people who just gossip? I just want to ask them that why you're devoting your time into gossip. You can just devote your time to the skills, learning, and that's a great thing.
Exactly, but the thing is that if you don't have something great, you will have jealousy first of all. Okay, there were people who were jealous of me in my previous organization, and there were people who used to give fake comments about me. So I have also told one thing: tube light can never be a sun. Okay, so do not compare me with tube lights. So that's what in Onjust I haven't seen such kind of scenarios, and to be honest, Onjust is a very great platform. If you it's little challenging to get onboarded, but then if you get onboarded, please prove yourself, and it's a great way to go.
Okay, so and one last question is that why did you choose Onzestt?
Okay, it's a nice question. Why I chose? I told you like when I met with an accident. So in that company I left because the support was not there and corporate politics has been played. But Onjust I have chose because of the management, because not because of the package. To be honest, I don't run behind package. I run behind again self-respect, value, and wherever I find value, definitely I will be there. The day I can say you, if you're nurturing a kid, for example, if you're nurturing a kid, okay, if you're nurturing a kid, definitely you will try that your kid should walk, right? You should go to school. So you will nurture as a mother, right? So for me, Onjust is like a kid. And I am into Onjust because I chose Onjust because I want to nurture it. I want to nurture it with my own knowledge, with my own experience, and I want to prove it. And I want to see on top of, I mean, in every field of consultancy, I want to see on just on top 5 one day. That is my motto. Yes.
Okay, so would you like to know about your mentors whom you would like to thank?
Well, mentors, yes. One of the mentor whom I used to treat as my grandfather. Like first of all, parents, teachers, and your friends, family members, all are your mentors, right? I'm thankful to all my, first of all, my parents, my father, my mother, who gave me so much of, birth to education, so that I can speak so many things till in front of you all. And teachers, definitely, they showed me the, growing up, that is also important. Friends are also the best part, like I learned with the experience. But then the mentors, 3 mentors whom I remember, one is like my grandfather, it's like in college time, there was one of my sir, he was retired as BI professor, and with him I inspired a lot. And unfortunately, I lost him in 2019 on 1st October, because of massive heart attack. But still remember him. The reason is, like he used to say me, like you are my granddaughter. And best part, what I received when he left the world. His wife called me and she told me only one thing: you lost your grandfather. That is what, it's a reward for me. The family members remember me, that she adores so much. Okay, that is the reward. And I used to send cakes and all oftenly to all my mentors. The reason is, it's not that I want something from them. It's a blessing, it's a love, and their family members should remember me even I am there or not. Okay. Secondly is like when I'm also thankful to Ravi Manuja sir. Like he's the one till date, he inspires me a lot and helps me a lot. And thirdly, mentor of Onzestt.
Okay, so basically, I just want to ask a question that what reply you should be giving to the people who are the first year of the MBA who would be joining HR in second year, and what preparation they should be doing in the interview if they want to get into a good company and a good consultancy.
See, first of all, I will say like they should see on their own personality. First of all, like personality in the sense their voice matters, confidence matters. Whichever interview you are going to give, your confidence matters, your personality matters, how you represent matters. Leave about knowledge, because where you are going to understand the things, they will tell you about their culture, what you have to work. But the things which you can improve is your voice, your confidence, and whatever if you are saying, say with confidence. And that's what till date, it's not a boasting, but whatever interview I have given in my life, I never got rejected. Whether it has been a brand or whether it is any other company, I never got rejected because of confidence. And I will also say, like if somebody rejects you, please ask the rejection, why you're rejecting me. That much gut you should have, that why you are rejecting me. Okay, thank you Pratyasha.
So thank you, Apurva, for being our guest in this podcast, and it was lovely to know about the great insights of the HR. So we will be meeting soon. We will be doing much more podcast also. So thank you for this,
Pratyasha, for giving such a great opportunity and a platform through podcast. And the fun activity which you have done is really great. I enjoyed, and the entire questions were very interesting. I hope it should be useful for many freshers and MBA aspirants who are looking to become an HR. All the best to all the HR aspirants. Thank you.